Hey guys, my name is Dr. Shornell Wolverton Sihon. For those of you who are out there here today that love animals as much as I do and actually really love holistic natural health, this is a great opportunity for you and me to get together on this because this is going to be an awesome time for people like us who really enjoy our babies, our little fur animals, to be able to not only help our own animals, but maybe you're in an industry where you can do this and learn this and help animals in that avenue, in an integrative, holistic way. Today, I actually have a dear friend of mine, Sherry Ross, on because she is at the farm in Idaho right now as we speak to talk to us today a little bit, just a few minutes of our time today about this holistic conference that's coming up in Idaho that I am going to. I will be signing books there and hanging out with people, but also I'm going to be a student. I am learning. I work at a shelter. I work with animals my whole life. I foster. I have a farm, and this is so important to me. And so, without further ado, I'm going to bring in Sherry. We're just going to talk a few minutes today about the basics, but I would love for you to meet her and enjoy her and hear about this great opportunity. Sherry, how's it going?
Extremely well. And I'm more than thrilled and excited to have this event and have as many people come and learn because our animals, I just finished a huge event that included animals the last 2 weekends, 10,000 people a day for 6 days. And I would say the biggest concern right now that people came in with is dogs with allergies and dogs with illnesses. Now, this was a dog event. And that's crazy because dogs should not have allergies. Dogs should not have all these illnesses. So there's so many environmental toxins. There's so many things that our animals are being exposed to that we have healthier, more potent, more beneficial without the side effect options that we would love people to learn about that fit into everybody's budget.
I agree. I think that's amazing. And when is this time? It's September the 14th, 15th.
15th and 16th. Yep, up in northern Idaho at a beautiful farm. It's one of the most exquisite places. It's like heaven on earth. And you know because you've been here. But
Yes.
we have 21 presenters, and what I say, the caliber of these presenters, this is never going to happen again at this level. To have all of these presenters available at the exact same dates is unprecedented. It's not going to happen again. If this was a movie, every one of these presenters would have won an Oscar. I'm not kidding you. They're at that level. That's why you're coming to learn, because with your vast knowledge and you're coming to be a student, that says something. So they're going to learn, and we're not just going to cover the domestic friends and the domestic animals and our domestic family members. We're also going to be covering ranch animals, farm animals, large. We're going to cover it all, birds, you name it. Because our animal kingdom is really, with the amount of toxic chemicals that they're being exposed to now, it is in a serious situation. And we need to educate as many people as possible to create options and circumvent what is they're being exposed to. Otherwise, we're going to have some huge problems in the not so distant future.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We see a lot at the shelter for sure, and I mean, and even like with the heat, I think it's like making it even more difficult with some things. Again, I'm just really I've wanted to do this for years. I've studied a lot in this animal thing, and you said that I have a lot of knowledge. Honestly, not so a bit, and but I learned from you and Sherry LaMarche and some of the best, like Gary Young, of course. And I know that he would have his stamp of approval on this. And I mean, we miss him so much. But this is going to be very exciting. And tell us a little bit about what's going on the 14th for those who are professionals, too, because that's a little bit of a bonus.
Yeah, it's a huge bonus. With the changes in our government regulations in 2014 and 2015, many of us felt censored and silenced where we could not speak. And so we have created, and it is an event that aligns with the government regulations, and that's why it is for healthcare professionals, all healthcare professionals, not just animal professionals, but all healthcare professionals. And that is going to be held off-site at a beautiful resort in Bonners Ferry, Idaho, and it is on the 14th of September. and we have professionals sharing case studies, and those case studies are going to be everything from the big C, or the little c as we like to call it because we keep it very little, to preventing amputations, to, I mean, very serious things that are like, people are, if you wouldn't have experienced it yourself, you'd be like, nah, that's not possible. But it is possible. People just don't know about it. So it is a full day of actual case studies being presented, pulling dogs out of extreme liver toxicity in a few short days, working with universities. I mean, we've got presenting one of the top and rare animal certified animal naturopaths that in North America. There are very few of them, and she's certified, Dr. Candace Hoke, in both human and animal, and she's going to be presenting, and she's got papers that she's published, and she's going to be presenting her work. We pulled puppies out of parvo, a whole brand new litter of puppies, 2 litters, and they got parvo, and we did not lose one, and not one had neurological or any lingering problems. I mean, these are things that traditional science says not possible, but we are saying yes, it is possible. So come and learn the tools that we have been blessed to be given from our amazing God's earth and Mother Nature, and you will learn how to use them properly. And why this is so important to me is all three of my horses would have been dead without the use of this knowledge. um, and when we lose an animal, the heartache is huge. It is huge, because the animals are the one thing on this planet. I get very emotional. The animals are one thing on this planet that give us unconditional love, without exception. There is no condition in their love, none, none. And we feel it on a soul level. And when that is taken away from us, it's hard enough when the animal lives a very full life and the body just gets worn out. That's one thing. That's hard. But when the animal gets taken away from us prematurely, whew, that's a heartache that it's like it takes a long time to heal that gap in there. And so my goal is to educate as many people as possible. And again, the level and the knowledge that we have of presenters is beyond anything that I could put words to. You've got to come and experience it. And I'm going to say this, even if you are not an animal person, people have blood too. People have eyes too. People have hearts. People have lungs. People have stomachs. You think what we're going to share only works for animals? Well, you might want to open that door a little bit wider. um, the price is extremely, and the sun's just coming out, so you're getting a little shadow here. The price is bare bones, budget friendly. We are going to be fed organic, locally sourced meals, enough for people who are vegan, vegetarian, nightshade free, grain free. I mean, dairy free. It's all buffets. You will come comfortable. We are going to be at the farm, so you're going to dress in layers. We are in the mountains. The water here, you can drink the water because we have the most amazing artesian well here, with the runoff from the high mountains, with no toxicity. There's no GMOs around us. We are a no spray zone out here. I mean, I can just gush on and on and on. Your soul needs this. Your spirit needs this. And you need us. Just, you don't even have to say anything. Just come and sit and be filled up with the most pure, potent. It's like intellectually and energetically, nutritionally dense information. That's all I can say. And I'm rambling, but just if you come, you will be changed. You will be uplifted. You will be literally transformed into a whole new world that you did not know existed at the level it exists for you right at your fingertips. And you are going to be around some of the coolest people on the freaking planet. So come join us. It is worth the effort, the jumping through hoops in your life to get here. I can promise you. I promise you. The first day you're going to be like, how could I have even not thought to come? And you're going to think of 20, 30 people that should have been here with you.
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Well,
Awesome.
I,
Well, I
oh, I'm getting
oh,
a
it
little
will get
echo
on
there.
the other.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I am coming on my birthday, if that gives you any, this is my birthday present to me. I have wanted to come to this particular conference for several years now, but it always runs into a conference that I'm speaking at somewhere, and it just doesn't happen. But this time, yeah, it's just worked out. It was in the cards, and I agree with you. I think that this is essential not just to humans but to the animal kingdom. And sure, it is a great loss when they get old, like you mentioned. And but when you said the premature part, I mean, that's just unnecessary. That's just a lack of knowledge. That's just a lack of skill, and skill can be learned, and you can be trained. We can know this stuff. We can have this information and do some easy things to see our animals in better results and care. And what I've learned from Candace, from you, from Sherry, from Dr. David Stewart, from Gary, has kept so many animals on this planet remaining in good health, from stroke stuff to raindropping the animals at the shelter. 76 kittens that we got out of quarantine because there was a respiratory thing going on, and we got it all cleared up. You know, there's so many things that we can do, you know, to serve in this avenue, but it takes time to invest, to learn this stuff, to remember these things, just to get some information. And if this is tugging on your heart like it is for me, guys that are watching, do everything you can to be there. I'm telling you. And I would love to just hang out with you. I'm looking forward to hanging out with all of these guys and getting to know them. And you know, who knows, but yes, the facility, the air, the water, the food, just being in the presence of the nature that we're going to be there, and just being able to have time to just sit and get grounded. And bring a notebook, you know, bring your open headspace, and we just invite you to come. And it's just going to be so much fun. And I look forward to personally seeing you. If any of you do come, please come by my table and say hello, give me a hug. And any final words that you have to say, Sherry, please do.
Yes. You're not going to learn this on the internet, and you're not going to learn it in any book. Unfortunately, there's so much lack of information on the internet that is accurate. There's so much contradictory and confusing information on the internet. So please don't say, "Oh," or and you know what? I'll catch it next time. This isn't a sales pitch. This is a fact. And one of the things that is really troublesome to me is there are people on the internet, and I know these people. Um, they profess to be working in the clinic and selling oils and selling herbs and things. They haven't worked in the clinic in a really long time. And they just make it, wordsmith it to sound like they're still there when they haven't been. Every one of these presenters is still in clinical practice, is still doing it. They are researching. Dr. Susan Albright, she is one of the most powerful pioneers on natural integrative healthcare, both traditional and integrative healthcare for animals. She pushes back, she challenges everything, and she has found the most phenomenal ways to use things on cats that everywhere on the internet says you're going to kill the cat, you're going to kill the cat, and she saves their lives with the very thing that says they're going to kill it. So I am telling you, come and learn the truth. Come and learn the truth and the facts from those who are doing it and living it every single day. There you go.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Well, the link and the information with the schedule and everything is right here in the description. Again, I personally will be there, and so are some really amazing people. Um, I I just would love to hang out. I'm looking forward to community. I feel like I've been out of touch, just being out literally for 7 weeks now with the surgery and everything. But so I'm ready to jump in and get some hugs. And hopefully there may be some animals there too, and I can get some animal hugs too. But thank you for your time today. For those of you who come, I look forward to seeing you. And $179, that is like super cheap, including meals. Like, come on, you guys need to come. This is a great opportunity. The link also has all the information for the airports, the schedule, different places to stay for lodging. come join us. And thanks again. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk soon. All right. Bye bye.